It's just Rhonda. Welcome to my channel.
What's up, y'all? It's me, Rhonda.
What's up, y'all? It's just Rhonda, and I'm back to talk about.
What's up, y'all? It's just Rhonda. Happy Monday. We over here in Potomac. It's season 9, episode 10. Y'all like the video, subscribe to my channel. We won't be here long because they ain't really had nothing going on over here in Potomac this week. We got Giselle having a little powwow with her girls because apparently when her father was dying, somebody was over there pulling a flim flam with his will. That's crazy. She said her father couldn't, write or do any of those things. So how you gonna make a will? She says somebody did it. I think she knows who did it, but she feels like it's in her best interest not to say who it is. Child, all I know is I just don't believe that her father left her and her girls with nothing. So, she said since she's got to go through this, she went over there to Jamal and was like, "You got a new wife over there, so let me make sure we good right here." She got a trust for her girls. I'm not mad at it. And, I hope she gets that worked out because that's crazy that somebody can just, you know, do something like that just to cause more strife in your family. You're already grieving the loss of, your parent, and now you got to deal with some nonsense after the fact. TJ cooks Stacy a frozen pizza down to the window over there at the crash pad because that's where they go on dates at. This nigga ain't take her to dinner. He brought her frozen pizza and a Kool-Aid drink that comes in a plastic jug that leaves ring marks because you're drinking out the plastic. He brought her a green one, so Stacy will have green ring mark. No, she drank it out of a wine glass. Anyway, I ain't seen TJ do nothing worthy of being, this nigga likes to go to the park and go to the zoo and bring you a frozen pizza down to the daggone crash pad. I don't know, TJ. I just don't know what he's bringing to the table. You can't maneuver on used to be cute because, child. I feel like after you get a certain age, honestly, regardless to what you look like, I feel like after you get a certain age, you better be coming with something more than cute. And he's not even bringing that. He's bringing food, is what he's bringing. He was stressed out at Wendy's party. Why were you stressed out at Wendy's party? Because you didn't get substantial camera time? It's not like a regular party. This is her work. She's at work. You're an actor. That's what they said. I ain't never seen you on nothing, but they said you was an actor. By that I mean Stacy. Stacy said you are a 41-year-old actor. That ain't a damn lie. You should stop telling people you're 41, TJ. Anyway, you lie like me. She's at work. She can't parade you around to be in everything. Find another show to go on. I personally, the ladies told her that she should maybe try dating around and not just be stuck on TJ. And I feel like, yes, I've seen about enough of TJ, to be honest. He over here trying to get into business, talking about, so what's going on? Are you going to get a forensic lawyer or, don't count her money, TJ. We're not doing that. Stacy said her business with her marriage ain't take TJ's business. So she let him know a little bit, but she not about to tell him everything she got going on over there. I don't blame her. Stacy is dingy, not stupid. There's a difference. Now, as far as dating other people, I think it's hard to go back. I think once you get to this part where y'all are acting all exclusive with one another, then to go backwards, I don't know. Your jealousy feelings come in because it's just hard to go back. I don't see it happening. I don't see the point in coming back to here. Just go and let TJ go. He said, he's with whatever. Whatever you want, that's what I want to do. But if you open up the dating door, then that's what I'm going to do too. And as he should. I don't think Stacy would be able to handle that. TJ be acting like he don't give a shit. So I think that's how he would act, like he don't care. Because probably he doesn't, Stacy. Moving on. We over here at a restaurant because Wendy needs to tell her mother that she's quit her job. And I said, Wendy, we've been on your birthday for 10 episodes. You're 40. We know it. We've been celebrating for a really long time. What's going to happen? Your mama be all right. And she didn't even care. As long as she keeps getting her allowance, I don't think, it's going to be a problem. So Wendy told her mama that she quit her job. And the lady is okay. I might be done sooner than I thought. Ashley and Giselle go on speed dating. I don't see why we're doing that. Are people still speed dating? I don't have time for that. I just rather go to a bar, a regular bar, hang out, see what the vibe is, and ride off of that. Speed dating. I'm not. But this is where we're at over here with Ashley and Giselle. And Giselle, she had this chocolate man sit down at the table with her, and I was like, yeah, this is her type. And then right after that, they showed, what's his name, Jamal and Sherman. That's as much as I got out of the speed dating. I actually found some boy over there, some white boy with curly hair from Pittsburgh who likes to be on a farm or a horse or something like that. I don't know, child. Ray and Karen, it's just one disaster after another. Ray and Karen are having to sit down because once again, Karen feels the need to make us try to convince the people that she was so stressed out by the bullshit going on within her and Ray's marriage. Karen, stop it. Whatever you was going through, it don't matter. You was grieving your parents. You and Ray was on a down. And where is Ray going? Nowhere. You just didn't know we were gonna make it. And this is why you got in the car under the influence, not gonna fly. Not an excuse. You could have called a car. Stop playing. This right here is pissing people off. If you can't talk about it, then stop talking about it. And stop trying to convince us that you was an emotionally, don't care, don't matter. You could have emotionally called the Uber. That's how I feel about that. Karen meets up with Mia. She came in there with her little t-shirt on because I guess she's on the job working for Greg today. But it made sense. It was actually, one of the better scenes this week. So she's talking to Mia. Mia's trying to tell her how, oh my gosh, she's so stressed out. It's just so hard because Gordon is so manic all the time. And Karen is like, maybe, but I feel like it's a bad idea if it's a trigger for him to be bringing your new nigga over there and trying to make one big happy family, then maybe you should stop doing that. That's what we've all said. And maybe he's not manic. Maybe he's just angry because he don't want to chill out with Ink. And what's the name? Karen was like, well, here's some tools, and maybe we could try to figure out a way to not be triggering him on purpose. And I'll have my man get back to you because I don't actually do this for a living. I'm just over here with some good sense, Mia. Ooh, and she's like, so what's going on with your son? Like, I don't want to be out here in these streets saying something that is not true. So now Gordon is his father? That was real slick how you did that, Karen. She says she's going to get a DNA test. Listen, nobody's starting rumors but her. Mia started her own rumor. So if the lady want to ask, like, so now who's the daddy again? I don't want to be, disrespecting anyone. She talking about how Ink stepped in as a father. Huh. I don't see how, because your kids didn't even know, like, what's going on over there. That's why we know you be lying. Mia, take your pamphlets home. Let little Ink sit somewhere else. Focus on the situation within the family. I'm getting ahead of myself. Ashley goes on a date to do beer pong with this curly haired white man that needs a haircut. That's it, that's all. Mia and Gordon. So Mia's at the house, at the apartment, all dressed up, going nowhere, to make cookies. That was her cookie making outfit, jumpsuit, one flower on the titty thing, spaghetti straps. She probably got on high heel shoes too. Walking around the house baking cookies. That's funny. Anyway, she tells her son that his dad was finna come over. And her son's like, why does he not live here anymore anyway? Well, didn't we talk about that? I told you we're getting a divorce. No, I don't think anybody has gone into any details about that. The way this kid communicates, he seems very smart. And I feel like if somebody had given him a heads up that his mother and father was over there getting divorced, then he would remember. Both of them seem very much on top of things. So Mia been out here acting like she's, what the hell have you been doing with the kids, making them all hang out with Ink? That's traumatizing. She just brought this man in here with no explanation. Here's a new daddy. Gordon came in, she filled him in a little bit on what the conversation was, and one of her, probably Mia, well, would you be sad if me and Daddy were not together anymore? And the boy's like, yeah, I wouldn't like that. I'd be sad. Why would you be sad? And Gordon's like, well, because it's not his norm. It would be normal for him to be sad. He seems like the one with the level head in this conversation. Mia. Her daughter's like, well, where did y'all meet? And I'm like, I guess this is the age where they start, asking these types of questions. And now that you're telling their dad he has to leave because he has a different apartment in the same building. Anyway, Gordon said they met in Carolina. And the little girl was like, where at? He was like, south of the Carolinas. She's like, where did you meet? He's like, in a club. Yeah, she don't have to know it was in a club while he was eating steak and lobster and their mama was, busting it wide open in a ball gown. Those are unnecessary details. It doesn't really matter at this point because it seems like the marriage is over. She went over to the little girl, went over to her daddy and whispered in his ear, what if Mr. Ink comes and tries to marry my mom? And Gordon's like, I mean, that's up to her. Mia, you might need to have a few conversations more with your daughter and your son. And the little girl was like, what did she say? Mia asked the kids if that they would be okay with mommy and daddy not being together anymore. And the little girl was like, no. You get what you get and you don't get mad. That's what you got, dad, not little Ink. We don't want that. And Gordon is like, we need to probably have another conversation with them. Seems like they were a little disconnected from what's going on here. Well, I thought we agreed we would be putting the children first. Yeah. I feel like Mia's putting Mia first. That's what's going on here. She said, well, I went to talk to Kierna, and Kierna says that we need to have some more boundaries, and it doesn't make sense for us to live in the same apartment together. And I'm like, is that what she said? I thought she said maybe, I don't know, you should stop flaunting ink in his face. I don't remember if that's what she said or not, but I personally think that that's not a horrible idea. Then he could be around his kids. You just have to have boundaries within the apartment. Don't just be popping up over here. You're going to get your feelings hurt. That's not the same thing as everybody hanging out at the pool together having cocktails. It's different. Ink and Gordon can't be over at the same time, Mia. And she said Ink wants some boundaries too. Because she said, well, he said that I'm not emotionally available to him and all my time is spent taking care of you. That's why you should probably finish one thing before you start another, child. Anyway, that's all they had to give this week. Next week, Karen is having I don't know, a Love Lagoon party with some mermaids and things. And I think somebody shows up without an invitation. We'll see what happens. Y'all like the video, subscribe to my channel, and we'll be back next week. Bye, y'all.